Yeah, it's Tuesday after Christmas. It's just a Monday, about like 1. What happened is one of the skidders is not out on the job yet, so supposed to go to the shop and get tire chains. So I was going to hang back at the shop and put tire chains on the skidder, help the guys at the shop throw them on there. I've done it a whole lot, so the guys at the shop haven't done it a whole lot, so it helps to have somebody there to know what they're doing. Just a couple tricks will help you out a whole lot. So I was going to stay there, and Josh called this morning, and the chipper won't start. So we had this discussion about a week ago, or 2 to 3 weeks ago. We had a discussion about not filling up the fuel tank all the way. Now, I've made a video about this a long time ago, and people were calling me, telling me they didn't know what I was talking about, that it was just fake or something. Anyways, if you don't fill that fuel tank all the way up, condensation builds in it, and then when it warms up, that condensation turns into water, then it gets in your fuel filters, then your motor won't start on really cold days after Christmas. And that's what happened. So it wouldn't start, and then you know what happened next. Batteries are dead. So by the time he called me, the batteries are pretty much dead, and I said, gotta change fuel filters. So then he called me back about an hour later and said that he couldn't quite figure out how to charge the batteries. It is 24 volt, and the skidder's 24 volt, but they're not set up the same. It's kind of tricky how it all works out. So then he was questioning whether if you have the little motor running, if it'll charge the big motor. That won't happen. So they both run off separate batteries, but they both will turn everything on. So it's a little bit confusing, but not a whole lot. So it won't charge the other batteries. He tried to charge the batteries, and the sparks flying everywhere. And I said, just hook it up to the starter off the skidder. But it really doesn't matter, because then he said that he doesn't have the fuel filters changed either. He can't get those back on. And then his hands are cold. And yeah, it was like -5 out this morning, Fahrenheit. So yeah, he's freezing cold, needless to say. And that chipper guy has to show up and just, we just passed one truck on the side of the road. We're going to pass multiple trucks on the side of the road, waiting for the chipper to get started. So that's why I came out here. I threw some batteries in the back, because when it comes to this kind of stuff, trying to get stuff started, sometimes it's just better to throw new batteries in it, be done with it, start the thing up and take right off. So I got to get the fuel filters on. I'm not going to do it. I'll be real honest. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to teach him how to do it, because there's one hose in the way that really messes you right up. It just gets you off kilter just enough to where your threads won't line up, so you got to move the hose. But I am not putting them things on there. So I had a discussion. I said, when these fuel filters freeze up, she's gonna be cold. And I learned that lesson a long time ago. So I always kept my fuel tanks full, and I caught him not filling them up all the way the other day. We were out of fuel. Everything was out of fuel. And I said, just so you know, this is going to come back and bite you. When it does, she's going to be cold. And she was cold this morning. So that chipper guy's on his way out there to make everything right. And yeah, this job starts right here. I mean, just look at that timber. Yes, sir. All that's going. So yeah, we got, should be interesting. Should be really interesting. I tell you right now, he's got an attitude, but you have an attitude because you have all these trucks lined up and they're all waiting on you. So you get frustrated really quick. Anywho, we're pulling up right now. Put new batteries in her. Gonna give her another whirl here. It should work. She's gonna take off. She just needs a little juice there. Give her a little Girl Scout juice up here. Over there. She's gonna fire up now. These truckers won't know what to do. Let's see if she blows a little smoke. Well, there we go. We got him running. Still -1 out. There is nothing for me to do out here. So I'm gonna run back to the shop, see if we can get them tire chains put on. Because I got, there's no piece of equipment for me to run out here. There's nothing for me to do. So, interesting to see the old girl start chooching there. I haven't looked at the footage. We'll see what happens. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful, wonderful night. Thanks so much for watching. It's been a day. It's cold up here in Michigan. You guys all have a wonderful, blessed day. And as always, just keep rolling. Oh, we're back. We got the tire chains on Paulie's skidder. We got that done. I just got done with the first load. It's like 5 o'clock now. It wasn't a good day. It wasn't a good day at all. Let me shut this thing off. That's better. What had happened was they couldn't get this motor running. We got it running. Then the little motor quit running on him. fuel filters were junk in that too. So he brought fuel filters out, put fuel filters on it. We had one fuel filter here, we needed one more. Brought it out, and then she lost her prime. So we have to get fuel from down here all the way up there, and that's where the problem started. I usually just blow some air in there and then it pushes it up there. We don't have no air. So I asked Ford truckers, none of them had the air lines. We have some air lines that they plug into their glad hands. Then the log truck had it. So we tried that, got that. Could not get it going still. We couldn't get fuel up there. So I had to take jugs of fuel, fill every line, back, got it filled in the tank, then got the next line in the filter filled, took off another line, took off one more, filled that, and then hand pumped it up there. Because trying to hand pump fuel from here to there is like not going to happen, especially when it's in the negatives. So did all that, pumped her up, then she took off. Sounds simple enough, but you're talking about a couple hours of just me being out there. Josh was fighting it all day long, 8-10 hours. So I jumped up in there, chipped one load, and then that's all she wrote. So it's a short week, so we got to get a lot of wood out. Not a good start to the short week, is it, Paulie? Bad start to the short week. So it's still freezing cold, but this will be fine tonight. Josh I think he's a little scared. I told him, don't get worried. It's in good hands. See, I was telling the guys today, this is an all-state chipper. It wants to be in good hands. So he's, once it knows it's in good hands, it's fine, but it just likes to be in good hands. So it's really cold out, so I gotta get going. My hands are froze, and they're covered in fuel. So yeah, it was a horrible, nasty day. But those chips, legit. Anyways, hopefully you all had a much better day than we did. Because some days out here in the woods are just bad. So, hopefully tomorrow we can take off and have a stellar day, right? I hope so. So we're going to take off. You guys all have a wonderful day. This is the last part of the video. I'm not making any more videos today because it is cold. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to fire up, take off, get something done. Because this wood's way too good. Way too good not to have good days. So, thanks so much for watching. You guys all just keep it real.